Hi, I'm Ann Hager with ReFocus Fitness Consulting, and welcome to this week's Rancho Regional Chamber Chat. Today we have Susana Vasquez, who's with Petfoodgonewild. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
And we're happy to have you.
Thank you.
Tell us about the wild and fun things you have going on. I love that title.
Thank you. Actually, it was just one night we were kind of, throwing ideas, and we're like, what can we name? And let's just, something wild. And we're like, okay, let's go. What about pet food? It just literally just kind of came together. It was funny, and we're like, and it's simple, very simple, but to the point.
Right.
But yes. I've been in the Rio Rancho area for going on 13 years in my business, almost 15 years living here in New Mexico.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, thank you. And I think more than anything, I'm very, very humbled and grateful that the community has embraced, my little business, even though sometimes it seems so huge, but it's little, but the hustle and bustle of it, and, the community has really been able to say, you know what, we love this, and we're actually more like anything doing a service for the community. Mentioning before, we sell a lot of dog and cat food, but I always tell my people, like, we really are not selling dog and cat food, we're selling knowledge.
Right.
And a lot of that is because we really home in on making sure that the parents that walk in are going to have a long living pet. They don't live as long as we would love them to live, because they go so fast sometimes. Yeah. But we want to make sure that they're healthy and they're going to have that nice long longevity, but healthy and not having anything. And if they do come to us, we can definitely help you and see major services that we do have that we absolutely love. And it's one of the things I integrated at the beginning was a self-serve dog wash. Okay. And meaning self-serve is that you guys do it, I don't, we just clean the mess.
Yes.
And one of our catch lines is always, bring your dirty dog, leave the mess to us.
Right.
And literally people leave the mess, and it's okay. That is what it's there for. And there's no time restraint, so if you want to be there for 2 hours, be there for 2 hours. You're the one washing the dog, not us. So it's a really nice thing. It's confined, so if you have 2 or 3 dogs, you can bring them in and the door closes behind you. And, you wash them one at a time. Really nice things, our tubs are elevated, so people don't have to hunch down to wash their dogs. They're kind of at their level and stuff. And warm water, we provide you with the towel, conditioner, shampoo, and the dryer. So, if it takes you 2 hours to dry your dog, hey, have at it.
Well, and that makes it nice, because at home, by the time you do all that, you talk yourself out of doing it.
Exactly. There's wonderful girls that work for me. One of the things that I think sets us apart from maybe other groomers is that you bring them in, you drop them off, in about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on the size of the dog, you pick them up. I do not want to have your pet longer than you need to. Really do take care of them. They have a lot of TLC. We have a lot of geriatric dogs that most other places won't take. Why? Because they're old. And I'm like, well, no, you just got to take your time. And I always tell them, we're right next to Domino's, next to Twisters. We're right smack in the middle. So if you guys are hungry, either side, and then stop in.
No, that is perfect. Yes. Well, no, this has been great, learning all about you. Is there anything else you want to share with us?
Well, the other thing is that we, a lot of our retail is, yes, dog and cat food supplements, but one of the things I always say, we sell knowledge. So for those who actually have issues with their pets, or they're not eating, they have diarrhea, pancreatitis is very prevalent sometimes, or they're having a UTI, whether it's a cat or dog. There are, and this is where we kind of differ in a lot of different places, is that we have a lot of homeopathic stuff that actually can help. I'm not against anything like Western medicine, but I think that if a pet is having to take some medication, let's give the homeopathic stuff too. Why? Because it's all natural. It will work with their system, and you may get them healthier much quicker than a medication. Because an antibiotic is done for one thing, but then you may end up doing other things, or you may have to tackle other things. So we do have a lot of alternatives that we can actually help. And majority of my team is certified nutritionists. So even though I know a lot of people would love to come and speak to me, my team is very knowledgeable. They can assist. They can help out. Whether it's, let's say, my dog just really doesn't like that food, or has diarrhea on it. Well, let's change it up a little bit. Is it old? Is it young? What kind of breed? Because breeds is also an issue sometimes. You can't feed the same thing you feed a Great Dane. You feed a Chihuahua.
Love knowing that you have all that knowledge and all the resources. and our community is just happy to have you. This is exciting.
Yes, yes, thank you. Another thing we do is we tune in a lot with rescues as well, and we try to help as much as we can there.
Great.
This past holiday season, we did over 2,000 pounds, and we actually exceeded. We actually were able to gather 4,000 pounds of food that went to the Four Paws Pantry in Corrales, and they actually are just homing in on people who are, unfortunately, we're in those times that people can't afford food, let alone afford for their pets. So there's that they're able to just go, get some information and be able to feed their pets and not having to either give them away, let them out, or give them up in the shelter. So we're able to help with that, and that's it's always been in my heart to do that from the beginning. We've always been helping rescues, fundraising. We do a lot of events throughout the year that help fundraise for the rescues itself, especially right now. Things are very, very slim with some of those, and they need as much help as possible. And they do reach out to us sometimes. So we try to do what we can.
No, that is so great, and we're just so happy to have you. And
thank you.
We want you to head on over and visit Pet Food Gone Wild.
Thank you.
Let your pets go free.
Pets go wild, yes.
Anyhow, so thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you.
And we hope you all have a wonderful week.